Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Naomi was seen with Jacob Fatu ahead of his United States title defense at the WWE Backlash Premium Live event. Naomi and Fatu are members of the Naomi family. At the time of writing, Fatu is in action in the opening match of Backlash. He is defending the U.S. Championship against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre in a fatal four-way match. The Samoan Werewolf won the title at WrestleMania 41, marking his first singles championship victory in the company. On Instagram, Naomi shared multiple photos in her latest post, one of which featured Fatu. Check out Naomi's Instagram posts. Since debuting in 2024, Jacob Fatu has become one of the most terrifying superstars on the WWE roster, running roughshod through the majority of the SmackDown roster. Last year, he also won the WWE Tag Team Championship with Tama Tonga before the SummerSlam Premium Live event. But the Samoan Werewolf was forced to hand his title over to Tonga Loa, courtesy of Solo Sikoa's orders. Meanwhile, Naomi is feuding with Jade Cargill on SmackDown. The two superstars crossed paths at WrestleMania 41, with Cargill coming out on top. The feud between the two superstars seems far from over despite the Storm's victory. The WWE Universe was buzzing throughout the weekend in Lyon, France, and it wasn't just because of the upcoming high-octane matches at WWE Backlash. A moment that sent shockwaves through the fan base and locker room alike occurred backstage during a press event when Naomi was spotted alongside none other than Jacob Fatu, the reigning United States champion, just hours before his anticipated title defense. While no words were spoken on camera, Naomi's presence, expression, and later a cryptic post on social media set off speculation that something major might be brewing within the bloodline's tangled web of power, loyalty, and legacy. Jacob Fatu, dubbed the Samoan Werewolf, has taken WWE by storm since his long-awaited arrival. Unrelenting in his intensity, unshakable in his dominance, and arguably more dangerous than even his cousins, Fatu has been carving out his place not just as a top-tier champion, but as a possible heir to the chaos once ruled by Roman Reigns. Yet as the bloodline fractures and reforms under Solo Sikoa's vision, it was the presence of Naomi, wife of Jimmy Uso and former women's champion, that threw the biggest curveball into this week's storyline. Eyewitnesses backstage at the LAN Arena reported seeing Naomi step out of a black SUV with Jacob Fatu just behind the security curtain. While it could have been written off as a casual coincidence, both talents arriving around the same time, the tension in the air told a different story. Naomi wasn't dressed for competition, nor was she scheduled to appear on the Backlash card. But she stayed backstage for most of the day and left shortly after Fatu's closed-door strategy session with Paul Heyman. What set social media ablaze, however, was Naomi's post on X, formerly Twitter, just 30 minutes before the Backlash main card went live. She uploaded a close-up photo of a wolf silhouetted by the moon with the simple caption, "He's more than ready. Let them know who runs the night." The post didn't tag Fatu, but it didn't need to. Fans and insiders instantly recognized the message as a clear nod to Jacob Fatu's Samoan Werewolf moniker, a title that encapsulates his ferocity, unpredictability, and the mystical aura surrounding his rise. WWE's official account liked the tweet, and several of Naomi's fellow superstars, including Bianca Belair and Montez Ford, commented with fire emojis and the word facts. This subtle acknowledgement sparked a series of reactions online, including one from Solo Sikoa, who posted a broken blood drop emoji without any text. Whether that was a shot fired at Fatu or a reaction to Naomi seemingly leaning toward a different camp within the family remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Naomi's presence wasn't just for show. It was a message. The WWE locker room has been tense for months with internal rumblings of a power struggle between Solo Sikoa's emerging faction, the New Bloodline, and more traditional family figures like Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, who view themselves as preservers of the true Naomi legacy. Naomi has largely stayed out of the family turmoil, choosing instead to focus on her singles career and historic battles with Jade Cargill. But after falling short at WrestleMania 41, Naomi may be shifting gears, not just in her own journey, but in how she aligns within the broader tribal war. Sources close to the situation say Naomi and Jacob Fatu have been in contact in recent weeks, bonding over what some describe as shared frustration with how loyalty and family have been manipulated for personal gain. While Naomi has remained publicly supportive of Jimmy Uso, her latest actions raise questions about whether she sees Jacob Fatu, not Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns, as the true embodiment of family strength and pride. Jacob Fatu's performance at Backlash only added fuel to the fire. In one of the most physical matches of the night, he successfully defended the United States Championship against Chad Gable in a brutal encounter that saw Gable's midsection targeted relentlessly. Fatu ended the match with a monstrous top rope splash that shook the ring, sending a clear message not just to the roster, but to the rest of the family. The Samoan werewolf isn't just surviving, he's thriving. After the bell, Fatu stood atop the ropes, holding the title high with one arm while motioning a subtle 1 with the other, a bloodline signature once reserved for Roman Reigns. The camera cut to Naomi watching from a backstage monitor, nodding subtly with her arms crossed, and then turning away as if to say, "Message delivered." Fans were quick to notice the implications. Wrestling analyst Corey Graves commented during the post-show panel, "That wasn't just a victory. That was a declaration. And if Naomi's standing with him, that shifts the landscape in ways we're only beginning to understand." Even Triple H weighed in during the press conference, choosing his words carefully when asked about Naomi's presence and the potential realignment of loyalties within the company. Everybody's watching. Everybody's waiting. That's what makes this business great, when it blurs the lines between personal and professional. Naomi's earned the right to stand where she chooses, and Jacob Fatu is a force the world better recognize. The comment only intensified speculation. Could Naomi be stepping into a managerial role alongside Jacob Fatu? Is she potentially rallying support for a bloodline revival that doesn't revolve around Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns? Some fans have even begun to wonder if Naomi's subtle endorsement could be the first sign of a new super faction, one driven not by manipulation and fear, but by mutual respect and ruthless execution. Jacob Fatu, who has rarely spoken on camera, broke silence on Naomi's tweet during a brief backstage interview after his match. When asked directly what her presence meant, he smirked and replied, "The real ones see through the smoke. She knows what's coming. And I got nothing but respect for the Queen. The night's ours now." That statement sent the crowd into a frenzy online. "The night's ours" has already become a trending hashtag, and some fans are now calling for Naomi to walk Fatu to the ring at SummerSlam, potentially against the winner of a rumored United States Championship Contenders Tournament. As the chaos surrounding the bloodline continues to unfold, Naomi's subtle but powerful gesture stands as a key turning point. Whether it was a declaration of new allegiance, a message to Jimmy, or simply a show of support for a fellow warrior in the family, her actions did not go unnoticed. Backstage politics, personal pain, and family pride are all colliding in WWE's most volatile storyline, and Naomi just took her first step into the fire. With Jacob Fatu rising higher by the day and Naomi stepping closer to the shadows of the tribal war, one thing is certain: the WWE universe hasn't seen the last of this unexpected alliance. And if you listen closely, you can already hear the howls of a new era beginning to echo across the WWE landscape. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.